All right, everybody, welcome back. Now, I make absolutely no promises. Make absolutely no promises as to how long I'm going to play this game. I might hate it. I might just have a blast with it. You never ever know. But it kind of struck me as, I don't know, something that might be funny. So, I guess we'll just have to see. I have no idea. I might just play it for like 5 minutes and be like, fuck this. We'll see though. We'll see though. I might have fun. You never know. So let's just dive right into Cat President. Shall we? Come on. Is it going? Is it going? Or is it not gonna? Are you gonna? There we go. Okay. Oh.
Hey, everybody.
Okay. Well, I like it already. Is there a way to make it just full? Do I just have to do that? Full screen it like that? Is there a way to? No, Alt-Enter doesn't work. I never dreamed I would get involved in politics. I mean, I'm just a plain Jane, a nobody. I've never even voted before. But somehow I found myself swarmed by presidential candidates, and they all wanted me to be their campaign manager. Which one should I choose? They're all such good options, I can't pick which one. Oh, but I should back up first and explain how I got in this situation. It all started last week when I heard someone calling my name at the park. What's my name again? Please input the perfect name for our heroine. Okay, so we got to do a name. Let's pick our name. Yeah, Alt-Enter doesn't work. Tried it, it doesn't work. What's a good name for our heroine? Okay. Dickhead. Percival. Buttface, Carmichael, Tits McGee, Mrs. Featherpussy, Cunt Mouth, Pussy Galore, Thunder Snatch, Catty McCat, Hillary Kitten. Oh my God. Burf Noodle. What's Burf Noodle? Smackhead, Cookie Puss, Octopussy, Jenny Taylor. What's Jenny Taylor? There's two people just came up with Jenny Taylor right away. Vagert, Cunt Grunter. What's up with the bear in the back so cringy? You know, fuck yourself, Rocket. You don't even know what cringy is. Pernie Sanders. Oh my God. That's it. That's got to be it. Pernie Sanders. I don't know, man. I think I gotta go with Pernie Sanders. Pernie Sanders. There we go. Pernie Sanders. I like it. Pernie Sanders. Pernie Sanders. Oh, hey. Hi. That's my best friend, Lizzie. Hi, Lizzie. How you doing? What is it, Lizzie? Did you hear they're having a big debate tonight? I got us tickets. A debate? What about? Gosh, don't you know? The presidential debate. Oh, is President Daisy Doodle coming to town? That's so cool. I like her. What's she going to debate? No, actually, the debate is for presidential candidates who are going to replace Daisy Doodle. To replace Daisy Doodle. When she leaves office next year, all 6 of them are in town. They're going to debate important issues like foreign policy and catnip. Plus, they're all adorable. I want to hug and pet each one of them. Oh, right. I probably should have said something about this earlier. 20 years ago, the government got so corrupt that the Supreme Court decided to ban all humans from politics. Now the only politicians we have are cats. I know it sounds crazy, but the government is a lot more effective this way. I don't know. I think I'll stay home. No way, you have to come. If you don't, I'll never forgive you. This game will occasionally be asked to choose Bernie Sanders' responses. Choose carefully. The options you pick affect which ending you get. The better the options you choose, the better the ending. I love cats. I can't wait to see them. Me neither. This will be so much fun. Nice. We got there about an hour early. Since nothing was going to happen for a while, I decided to explore a bit. Maybe see if I could find a bathroom. It wasn't long before I got lost. This place is like a maze. How are you supposed to figure out where to go? They need signs or something. After running around for a few minutes, I found a fancy-looking door. I stepped inside, but no one was there. Empty, I guess. I'll try another room. I beg your pardon? Oh, it's a cat. Did you lose your owner, little guy? I've never been so insulted in my life. You think I'm a common street cat? How dare you talk to me like that? Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't know you were a talking cat.
Ignorance of the law is no excuse. I should have security throw you out immediately.
Oh, don't be so mean. Cute girl comes wandering in, you try to have her kicked out? That's not what I would do.
Yeah, I like her style. My style? Yeah, you snuck all the way backstage to meet us? That's pretty brave of you. You have guts, I like you. Wait, if I'm backstage, that means... Oh my gosh, you 3 are the presidential candidates.
Bingo. I'm Frisky, and may I say it's a pleasure to meet a beautiful woman like yourself.
I'm DJ Nibbles. I'm the young cute candidate.
More like empty-headed kitten who keeps rushing into danger.
I can't help it if sometimes I get into trouble. I'm naturally curious.
Naturally stupid, you mean?
And that grumpy guy over there is Thunderpaw. He always seems to be upset over something.
Not true. I'll be happy when you losers drop out of the race.
I'm not gonna drop out. I'm in it to win it.
So, darling, you didn't tell us your name.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. My name is Bernie Sanders.
Well, Bernie Sanders, why don't you come with me for a little while? I guarantee you'll enjoy it.
You want me to be alone? You want to be alone with me?
So I can lead you back to the audience area, of course.
Hey, Frisky, don't keep our guests all to yourself. Let me help guide her back to her seat.
Have you two forgotten that the debate starts in 45 minutes? We don't have time to be escorting random humans all over the place. I'll call security, and they'll have you removed from the premises.
No, that's okay. I think I can find the way out myself.
Are you sure? I wouldn't mind helping you.
I'm sure. You all focus on debate stuff. Bye. Goodbye, Bernie Sanders.
Nice meeting you.
Oh my God. I got out of the room as quickly as I could. I couldn't believe it actually interrupted 3 of the presidential candidates. What kind of goofball does a thing like that? Oh, by the way, anybody on Mountain Time? It's 4:20. Get to it. Get to it, Mountain Time. So I had to get back to my seat as quickly as possible, but I ended up running into more cats. Uh-oh. Hey. Humans aren't allowed back here. I'm so sorry I got lost. I don't know how to get back to my seat. Is this a different cat? Okay. I understand these hallways can be pretty confusing sometimes. Yeah. First time I was here, I was chasing my tail for hours. Oh man, I'm not gonna keep these fucking voices straight, I'm sure. So you're not mad at me for being in the off-limits area? No, we're not mad. Sort of things happen. The door you're looking for is the third one on the right. Oh, thank you so much. My name is Bernie Sanders, by the way. Who are you? I'm Elvis Tiberius Kale III, but you can call me Kale. Cat on the left nodded his head as he said this. Nice to meet you, Kale. Are you also running for president? I certainly am. Although most people say I should drop out because I'm last in the polls. Cheer up, Kale. At least you made it all the way to the debates. I'm Dr. Nom Noms. I'm also not polling very well at the moment. If it wasn't for the calicos, I'd probably be out of the running. Well, you both seem like very nice cats. Maybe the debate will boost your popularity. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm lucky to be here tonight. I'm just hoping to debate the issues and do my best for all the alley cats out there. Thank you both very much for helping me. If I could vote for both of you, I would. That's very kind of you to say. Please enjoy the debate tonight. I followed their directions and made it back to my seat, all right? I like that she looks just exactly the same as she did before. Excuse me. I'm gonna sneeze here. Pardon me. Ugh. Sorry, I just like that she's standing right there, same look on her face. Phew, finally made it. Bernie Sanders, where were you? You never believe me, even if I told you. You'll have to tell me later. Show's about to start. After that, the moderator came on stage and explained the debate rules to the audience. The rules are pretty simple. Clap whenever there's a response you like, but no interrupting the debaters and no cat calls. The debate itself was pretty interesting. Thunderpaw was an intense debater. He yelled at all the other candidates, constantly insulted them. If his goal was to look stronger than his opponents, then he succeeded. Frisky didn't try to appeal to all voters. Instead, he focused his attention on just one group, women. He wouldn't stop talking about how much he loved women. I don't think it was very professional, but my friend Lizzie liked it. Okay, hold on. 1 second here. Where did my fucking... God damn it, I had a pen. Oh. There we go, okay. Sorry guys, hold on. So you paid money for this? You bet I did. DJ Nibbles wasn't as energetic as ever, which ended up hurting his debate style. He rushed into his answers with such enthusiasm that he tripped over his words, and twice he lost his place during speeches. Still, it's nice to see such refreshing honesty in a political debate. Pentahybrid, 11 months. Almost a year for Pentahybrid. Dr. Nom Noms did not do very well. He flubbed most of his answers, and he went on a long tangent about a bird bath he visited last year. It's almost like he was trying to fail. Oh, that's right. Kale did okay, I guess. He was a solid speaker, but he definitely overshadowed by all the other personalities in the room. I can see why he's last in the polls. As for the final debate, debater Rover, there was something different about him. I don't know what it was. He just seemed, I don't know, really different from the other cats. At the end of the debate, the moderator called for silence. We've heard all the candidates' responses, but now we want to hear a question from a real person, an average citizen, not a politician. That's why we picked a randomly selected audience member to give the final question of the debate. And that person is Bernie Sanders. Nice. What, me? Come on up, Bernie Sanders. Tell everyone your question. Well, okay, I don't know a lot about politics, but I do know that politicians are supposed to help people. So I guess I want to know how all of you will help me. I mean, I lost my job at the grocery store last week, and I'm still having trouble finding a new one. If I don't get a job soon, I might lose my apartment. I know my personal problems don't matter much in the political world, but what will you do as president to help people like me? That's a very good question. All questions that were asked here tonight have been good, especially the question of societal inequality between cats and humans.
Kale, you're a salad-headed moron. This isn't a question of social inequality.
Yeah, besides, the real society of social inequality is between cats and dogs. I have a suggestion. You can work for me, Bernie Sanders. What? You need a job, and I need a new campaign manager. I'll hire you. That will help your problem, right? Oh, right, Frisky.
Oh yeah, I want to hire you too.
No way! You want to work on the DJ Nibbles campaign with me? I'm sure there's room for you on the Kale campaign.
You don't want to work for those losers. Work for Thunderpaw. I only hire the best and the brightest.
I have one question to ask. Do you have a dog? No. Then I offer my services as well. Come work for me.
No, me.
Me? Oh my gosh, this is so overwhelming. You all want me to work for you? I hate to interrupt here, but we're running out of time for the debate. If you could please choose a candidate now. That's the dilemma I found myself in. 6 great cats all running for president, and they all want me to work for them. How can I pick just one? I like all of them. In the end, I decided to go with... All right. So, do we want DJ Nibbles, Rover, Kale, Thunderpaw, Dr. Nom Noms, or Frisky?
Meow. 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 Meow.
Dr. Nom Noms?
Meow.
I don't want to do a straw poll, I'm just looking. Make the litter box great again with Thunderpaw, yep. Rover can win, he has the moral fiber. DJ Nibbles. Now I want your reasons. I want your reasons why. Why? Give me your reasons. So...
Meow.
Dr. Nom Noms has the best name. It's a good name. It's a good name. Dr. Nom Noms is smart and not a skirt chaser. Rover, because dogs are better. He was willing to take action and give Squeaky Wheel some grease on that last question. Is a qualified cat doctor. Okay. The cat is called Thunderpaw. Because frisky is a good thing to be. DJ is honest and good. DJ Nibbles is a former DJ. He knows what's up. Dr. Nom Nom already has a Twitch emote. Thunderpaw's majestic as fuck. Is a scientist. Yeah, he's a doctor. You know what? I gotta go with the doctor. Don't you think? He's a doctor. He's the only one with a doctorate.
Meow. Meow.
Because he offered the job first, yeah. All right. Dr. Nom Nom it is. I'm going with my first instinct. Dr. Nom Nom's Chapter 1, in which we learn the curious truth behind Dr. Nom Nom's campaign. All of the cats were so amazing and wonderful, but forcing me to pick one, which one is best? No way, I can't do something that difficult. In the end, I decided to go with the first cat to offer the job to me. That's the fairest way to go about it, right? I want to work for Dr. Nom Noms. Great, thank you so much. Oh, I needed a new campaign manager.
I have plenty of campaign managers. I didn't need you anyway.
Meow.
Dr. Nom Nom's still a dog-loving maniac, no matter who's working for him.
Do you have an attractive sister or cousin who's willing to work for me? I'm asking for a friend.
That concludes tonight's Sharp Claw debate. Thank you for watching, everyone.
Oh my gosh, Bernie Sanders, I can't believe it. You got a new job. I can't believe it myself. Getting a job is almost never that easy. What do you think? What, do you think there's a catch or something? No way. Dr. Nom Noms is such a nice, honest cat. He would never try to trick someone. Hey, I've had people offer me jobs before, only to tell me later that they're unpaid internships. Wait, are you saying that there are paid internships? My dad said he had one when he was a teenager. That was a long time ago. Right, who wants to focus on the past? We need to focus on the future. The future where you work for Dr. Nom Noms, the next president of the United States. I can't believe it. I have a job. I should go out partying with Lizzie. Forget my obligations and responsibilities. The job starts tomorrow, not today. Let's go out partying. Burgers and milkshake are on me. Awesome. But are you sure you shouldn't at least meet with Dr. Nom Noms first? I mean, I hate to say it, but what if his job offer was some kind of joke? I went to the backstage area where security ushered me into a room with Dr. Nom Noms. Ah, Bernie Sanders, good to see you again. Let me get you a chair. Gee, thanks. With considerable effort, Dr. Nom Noms pushed a human-sized chair into the room. I was flattered that he went through all the trouble just for me. What a nice cat. There. Now, before we begin, I have a confession to make. You do? Yes, I do. Can I trust you to keep this a secret? Sure. I was as curious as a cat. What could Dr. Nom Noms possibly have to confess to me? I only just met him. The truth is, I don't want to become president of the United States. You don't? No, the whole thing started out as a joke. My buddies told me I should run for president as a way to increase book sales, but everyone took my campaign seriously, and now I'm one of the top 5 candidates. You became a politician by accident? I know, it sounds ridiculous, but it's true. I have no idea how I got here. I was just trying to get free publicity for my book. Now I'm in way over my head. So why don't you just quit the race? I can't. Could you imagine how my supporters would react if they knew this campaign started as a joke? They'd be hurt, betrayed. I couldn't do that to them. My only choice is to lose the race, but to make it look like an accident. That's why I flubbed all the answers at the debate tonight. I'm trying to lose. So, now that you know the truth about my campaign, do you still want the campaign manager job? No. I refuse. I want to work for someone. I want to work for someone who actually wants to be president. No, I refuse to take this job. But I thought you said you don't have any other job offers. Well, that's true. So really, you don't have much of a choice. You either take this job and crash the campaign, or you go back home broke. Well, when you put it that way, okay, I'll do it. Oh, so no choice then? So it's the illusion of choice? God damn it. I hate that. That's shitty. Like everything else aside, the illusion of choice? Go fuck yourself. Don't look so sad. I'm sure you'll enjoy this job. How many people get a chance to run a presidential campaign after all? Okay, but I have one request. Could you also hire my best friend Lizzie? After all, a great campaign manager needs an assistant. No, I was going to join the other campaign. That's what I thought. Of course, I'll pay her and you the same salary. $25,000 a month? $25,000 a month? We're trying to bankrupt the campaign, remember? We overspend on everything, especially chew toys. Those things are expensive. That's amazing. I know people sometimes talk about getting big business out of politics, but it sounds like politics is big business. It certainly is. Okay, so let's make an action plan. Let's get down to business to defeat Nom Noms. Actually, I'm a little tired after that big debate. I was hoping to get some sleep. Could you give me your contact information? I'll get in touch with you in the morning. Sounds good to me. Thank you very much for giving me a job. It was my pleasure. I think you'll make a fine addition to my team. I promise to try my hardest. I'll come up with a losing strategy for the campaign. That's more like it. Have a good night, Bernie Sanders. See you soon, Dr. Nom Noms. I went back into the hallway where Lizzie was waiting for me. So, did you ask him? I did, and Dr. Nom Nom says you can be my assistant. Yes! More than that, he'll pay us $25,000 a month. She died. Did she die? Oh, she fainted. Lizzie fainted when she heard how much money we would be paid. I don't blame her. I can hardly believe it myself. Personally, the thing I can't believe is that Dr. Nom Nom wants to lose the election. Who could have guessed it? I mean, he's practically the definition of nice and friendly. Why shouldn't he be the president? I know a lot of people would love the opportunity to destroy their boss's career, but Dr. Nom Noms is such a good cat. Can I really ruin his life like that? I'm not sure. Dr. Nom Noms, in which we go to... Oh my god. Miowa. Instead of Iowa, Miowa? Oh my god. We're doing the Miowa primaries. The Miowa primaries, or whatever. You know, if you told me last week I'd be on a flight straight to my Miowa to help up with a presidential campaign, I'd say you were crazy. I know, isn't this so unexpected? I've never been to another state before, and now I'm flying all over the country. So why are we going to Miowa? That's where the first primary is. Right. I think I remember that from the last election. The major political parties hold like a mini election in every state. It helps them figure out who the best candidate is. Yep, there are 3 major primaries that Dr. Nom Nom is going to compete in. Our job is to make sure he loses. It's just so weird. If we do our job well, we won't have jobs anymore. Don't worry, Dr. Nom Nom said that we have some very generous severance packages. After all, the more money that goes into employee salaries and severance packages, the sooner the campaign will be bankrupt. Oh, that makes sense. Maybe we should waste more money by getting fancy hotel rooms and going to ritzy restaurants. I've always wanted to go to a restaurant with cloth napkins. Maybe we can schedule something for Tuesday night. Dr. Nom Noms, I didn't see you there. You're on the same flight as us? I like the little move there. That's a good little move. Meowntana. Podland. Connecticut. Sort of. They make me ride in a pet carrier. That's no way to treat a presidential candidate. I'm not fond of it myself. So, Bernie Sanders, I wanted to go over the plan for Meowa before we arrive. The primary is next week, so we're gonna be very busy. Right. I researched what other candidates are doing in Meowa this week to get an idea of what the typical campaign trail looks like. Good thinking, but we want to lose. Maybe we should go off the beaten path. That's just what I was thinking. I think if we fail, I think we'll fail if we, focus all of our attention on non-voters? You'd think, right? We should focus all our attention on non-voters. That way it'll look like you're still campaigning with people, but there's no chance of them affecting your poll numbers. For starters, I signed you up to visit pretty much every school in the area. Children can't vote, so meeting with them is essentially a waste of time for the campaign. Also, Meow is a closed primary. I should sign up for bipartisan events. Bipartisan? Closed primary? What? A closed primary is one where you have to be a registered member of a specific political party in order to vote. For example, I'm a shop claw. That means, in the Meow primary, I can only vote for a shop claw candidate. Oh, shit! TBKU, 3 years, day 1 sub. What is going on, TBKU? It is good to see you. So if he reaches out to members of the other political party, the fancy furballs, it's meaningless. None of them can vote for him in this state. I'm glad you're staying on top of things, Bernie Sanders. And Lizzie? Yes? Please read up on political election. It looks bad if my campaign manager's assistant doesn't know what a closed primary is. Will do. I meant to research elections last night, but I got distracted by a cool TV show. As for you, Bernie Sanders, I want you to write a big speech for me. What for? I'm gonna be addressing the Meowa Shop Claw Society on the eve of the primary. It's a big event, and all the major candidates have been invited. It's mostly ceremonial, though. At this point, I'm pretty sure most of the big sponsors have already decided who they will vote for. How long should the speech be? We're all given 10 minutes to speak, but remember, I want to do badly. What the fuck are you doing with your weekend? I'm playing a game. I'm playing this great independent cat president game. Come on. It's a great game. So I'll write a 2-minute speech, or would you rather have one that's long and rambling? 2 minutes is fine. Thank you very much, Bernie Sanders. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get into a cat carrier. Goodbye. Samurai 7, 30 months in a row. What up, Samurai 7? Thank you so much. Pardon. Bye. Wow, that Dr. Nom Nom is something else, isn't he? I almost wish he was a serious candidate. He'd get my vote. I secretly agreed with Lizzie. I mean, I joined the campaign because I thought Dr. Nom Nom was a good cat. But all this talk about failure and losing made me kind of sad. I almost started to think that Dr. Nom Noms was a bad cat. I mean, running a fake campaign, sure, maybe good politicians lie to people, but goods cats don't lie. But goods cats don't lie. All that said, my objections toward Dr. Nom Noms dropped in an instant later that week when he was talking at a school for disadvantaged kittens. Are they graduating? All right. I want to tell you, all of the kittens, to stay in school. But why? There's no point. School is boring and stupid.
Yeah, that's easy for you to say. You're rich and famous.
Some of us have real problems. Real problems? Look, kids, I didn't come here today to lecture you. I came here to help inspire you because I've been where you are. I spent the first 4 years of my life living in alleyways. Mom tried her hardest to get us upgraded from the streets to house cats. She even took a second job and went on welfare, but it didn't work. Nothing did.
Why not?
I have 9 brothers and sisters. It was a huge litter and it was too much for one cat to carry. And my dad, he wasn't around. I never even met him. I was the oldest, so I kind of felt like it was my responsibility to take care of the others. So I and 2 of my brothers left when we were young to make things easier for them. Occasionally I'd try to write them a check, help them out, you know? Oh my fucking God. It just occurred to me that this is my job. This is like, you know, what I do for a living. All right. It didn't happen very often. My brothers and I soon got separated. One of them lost a tail in a fight. One of them ran off to Las Vegas with a woman who was all kinds of wrong. I started experimenting with drugs. How did I get my life out of the gutter? Simple. I lucked out. I got an offer to attend a school just like this one. I figured I'd give it a shot. Cheap cafeteria food and a roof over your head, 7 hours a day. It was better than what I had going on for me. M-Rugs! Me, yeah, 1 whole year for M-Rugs. Thank you very much, M-Rugs. A big fat anniversary. I know school can be boring and the teachers can be jerks, but they make you do a bunch of stuff you don't like. But that's life. You're gonna meet a lot of boring people, you're gonna meet a lot of jerks, and you'll do a ton of stuff you don't like. The first job I got out of school, a bunch of us applied as construction workers. I was the only one with a high school diploma, so they put me in charge. I had no idea how to be a boss, no idea what I was doing, but I learned quickly. That job led to my next job, and the next one, and the next. It all started because I went to school instead of being crushed by life. So that's why I'm telling you to stay in school. It helped me turn my life around, and I hope it does the same for you. Wow, that's so inspiring. I had no idea Dr. Nom Noms was had such a challenging life. And the way he's dealing with those kids, he's so great. He's a true leader. Compliment him or insult him? What kind of a fucking choice is this? Hey, Mental Berry, how you doing, baby? Good to see you, Mental. I'm inspired as fuck right now. What do you think? Compliment him? Should I compliment him or not? Compliment. Insult. Insult. Comment, put that ass down. Insult. Hey, Nightmare. Insult, insult. Compliment, compliment, insult, compliment. Wow. Wow. Okay. All right, I'll give him a compliment then. Wow, Dr. Nom Noms. The way you handled those kids was incredible. It was nothing. All I did was talk to them honestly. Just because they're not adults yet, that doesn't mean they should be looked down on or treated badly. Yep. Neg him. You'll want to fuck me later if I neg. Give him a neg. You really mean that, don't you? Yes, I don't think anyone should be treated badly. Wow, your honesty and openness is really inspiring. I think I understand why you're such a popular candidate now. Yes, I know that I could probably tank the campaign if I was mean and hateful, like Rover, a Thunderpaw, but I just can't act that way, even if it's just pretend. It's just Not in my personality to be rude. I wish more people were like you, Dr. Nom Noms. Thank you, but don't sell yourself short. You're a pretty good person yourself. Aw. At the end of the day, I was conflicted. Dr. Nom Noms hired me to sink his campaign, but I don't want to anymore. He's a good cat. He should be president. If he can fix the country the way he fixes those kittens' lives. What should I do? Should I keep going along with the charade? Or should I stop? I like saying charade. These questions swirled around in my mind as I began to write Dr. Nom Nom's speech for the Meowa Sharp Claw Society. Dr. Nom Noms, in which Dr. Nom Nom gives a speech and we see the results of the Meowa primary. Okay, Dr. Nom Noms wanted a 2-minute speech and he wanted it to be a bad one. The topic is what I can do for Meowa. Let me see. If I'm elected president, I will do everything I can to help the people of Meowa and all the people of this great nation. I've spent the last several months listening to people, learning about their hopes and their dreams, their desires and their fears. I know what they want from government, and I intend to give it to them, because they deserve the chances that I have been given. I want to ensure that every child in America grows up to see a good future, a clear future, a future that's so bright, I gotta wear shades. That's a good speech. Short and to the point. I'm pretty sure it's how Dr. Nom Nom feels. He really does care about other people. Oh, but wait, I was supposed to write a bad speech, wasn't I?
Drop it!
Oh shit.
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
If you're looking for more free SFW cat visual novels, look up A Catastrophic Date at I Made It with Sweetie Elise for a game jam. Got front paged at Game Jolt, so I figure you might like it.
All right, I'll check it out as your right reaction. I'll check it out. I forgot I left that one as the that was for the cops. That was for This Is the Police. I forgot that was my alert. All right. I was supposed to write a bad speech, wasn't I? This one will probably be popular. What should I do? Rewrite the speech. Okay, let's try again. If I'm elected president, I promise to punch babies and steal everyone's Halloween candy. I will mercilessly taunt all of my political opponents, and since the cable news is on my side, they will pretend that I am being fair and balanced, when in reality, I'm acting like a 4-year-old. That will distract everyone from my many faults and failures, because I am a loser. No, this is wrong. I can't write a speech like that. It's not sincere. It's not Dr. Nom Noms at all. I'm running out of time. I don't think I can make up another speech, especially not one that's full of lies. I decided to give Dr. Nom Noms a speech I had already written. I know it wasn't what he asked me for, but it was the truth. Another illusion of choice! Don't do that, game. Don't do that, guys. Please don't ever do that. Don't give me the illusion of choice. It just pisses me off. It really just pisses off the game player. It pisses me off. Don't give me the illusion of choice. And you know who taught me that the truth is always best? Dr. Nom Noms. He can't get mad at me if I'm following his example, right? It took him exactly 1 minute to deliver the speech, and it seemed to go over well. All the big donors applauded loudly. By contrast, DJ Nibble's speech went on for 17 minutes. By the time he was done, a lot of people were bored. Most of them were texting or playing games on their phone. The rest of the dinner went well, except for the time when Frisky tried to hit on one of the waitresses. I swear, that cat might be a good politician, but he'd be a terrible boyfriend. He flirts with any woman he can. There was also a strange moment when someone tried to ask Rover a question about dogs, but they were afraid of offending people, so they introduced a dog, who introduced another dog, who asked the question. It was awkward. The next day, we didn't do any campaigning. Dr. Nom Nom said that he wanted to give his staff a break after all their hard work. In reality, though, he didn't want to help his chances with last-minute voters. Lizzie and I went to the movies together. After dinner, we went to the office to see the election results. This is so exciting. I've never watched live election results before. You haven't? Nope. I grew up on the West Coast. The election is usually over well before the West Coast polls close, almost like our votes don't count in the slightest. Yeah, an election, yeah, see? It's almost like my choice don't count in the slightest, right? Well, this is a state election, it'll be different. Oh, hello, girls. I forgot, I'm a girl, by the way. Oh, hello, girls. I take it you heard the good news? No, what happened? Here, let me turn on the TV. With 80% of the districts reporting, we have a clear winner. Frisky has taken Miawa with a commanding 38% of the vote. We lost! Hooray! Yay, we lost, hooray! All we have to do is lose the other primaries, and I'll concede to whoever the frontrunner is. Hold on a second, there's more to the story. Independents, the second place winner with 26% of the vote, is Dr. Nom Noms, who was expected to get as low as 13%, according to some polls. No, second place! That's good, you're only 5% behind Frisky. No, that's bad. I'm trying to lose, remember? How did I double my poll numbers? What can I say? You're a really good candidate and people like you. Oh, is that why you wrote such a good speech for me yesterday? I mean, I asked you to write a bad one. I was surprised by that. Yeah, I had the choice, and I guess I didn't have a choice. Don't worry, I'm not mad, I don't know, I thought you would be a little harsher. Don't most employees like to make their bosses look bad? That's just it, Dr. Nom Noms. I can't make you look bad. You're too nice. Yeah, you're a really good candidate. You shouldn't be trying to fail. You should try harder. The people of Miawa clearly believe that you can win this election, and I believe it too. Why don't you go all out and try your hardest? Yeah, the worst that can happen is that you'll lose. But I can't be president. It's too much responsibility. Are you afraid? No, I can't be president. I just can't. Why not? Please stop trying to encourage me. I asked you to help me fail this campaign, and I really like it if you cooperate. Please? Wow, even when he's angry, Dr. Nom Noms is nice. Insult him. What's wrong with you, knucklehead? You're a great candidate, and you shouldn't quit. Don't call me a knucklehead. Keep being rude to me, and maybe I'll fire you and replace you with Lizzie. Yay, a promotion! Okay, God. Okay, I'm sorry I was rude. But I still want an answer to the question. What's wrong? Why are you so angry about the favorable election results? What up, Evil FX? How you doing, Evil FX? Good to see you. Thank you very much for your half a year of support. I appreciate it. You're right, Bernie Sanders. I'm afraid of winning this election. The pressure is almost too much for me. And if I win the primary, it's only gonna get 100 times worse. It's not fair. I never asked to be in this position. All I wanted to do was sell copies of my book and retire. Didn't want a new career this late in life. Sometimes when I look in the mirror, I have no idea how I got here. I have no idea where I'm going. I just want to go back to the way things were before the whole campaign business. Oh, poor Dr. Nom Noms. Don't be sad, Dr. Nom Noms. We're scared too. That's right. Lizzie and I have no idea what we're doing here. Either you're not the only one with pressure of an unexpected career. Yeah, you're not alone, Dr. Nom Noms. No matter what happens, you have us. You too. Thank you. We must make a pretty pathetic sight, huh? We get second place in the election, and here we are practically crying about how scared we are. That's okay. It's better to be honest about your emotions than to hide them. You're the one who taught me how important honesty is. Thank you, Bernie Sanders. You're too good for me. Truth is, I haven't been entirely honest with you. There's another reason why I have to lose in the primary elections. Really? Why? I can't say. It's private, I guess. I've been sworn to secrecy. Now I really want to know. Yeah, me too.
Tell you what, I'll tell you the truth when it doesn't matter anymore. That is, when we lose the election. Deal?
Deal.
Now, no more feeling sorry for ourselves. We're gonna do the best we can to lose this election, and we're gonna do it as a team.
Go, Team Nom Noms. We'll stick with you until the very end, Dr. Nom Noms. You can count on it.
Thank you. You two are the best campaign managers I've ever had. Now, what are we gonna do here in the office? Let's go out and celebrate our victory.
Yay! Party! If you ain't here to party! In which we unveil our plan to lose the new Closhire debate. Closhire? Oh, New Closhire. Oh, New Hampshire. New Closhire. Got it. The mood in the office changed after that. Lizzie and I were more dedicated to Dr. Nom Noms and his cause. We still think he should win the general election, but we're not going to sabotage his plans or anything like that. I trust Dr. Nom Noms, and if he says that he can't win the election, I guess he can't win it. Still, I wonder why he says he can't win. What deep, dark secret could he be hiding from me? I guess the only way to find out is to lose the election. And I had a great plan for that. Okay, what are our plans? We're going to New Closhire for the next primary. That's also the location of the next debate.
Good plan. What are we gonna do there?
We're going to lose the debate so badly, people will talk about it for years from now.
I like the sound of that. What's your plan?
We're going to go after Thunderpaw.
The meanest cat, the one most likely to attack me. Interesting. Go on.
With every single question you ignore the topic, use it as an excuse to insult Thunderpaw.
He won't like that.
He won't like that one little bit. And when you brought things to a peak, when he's just about to blow his top after a barrage of constant insults, you throw a hairball.
No!
Yes! Can you imagine a candidate throwing a hairball on stage during a national debate?
Their campaign would be finished, ruined, over and done with.
I know, it's brilliant! Oh, I can go backwards. Oh my god, I can go back in the story. Weird. I did scroll wheel.
One problem, though. I'm not sure I can insult Thunderpaw over and over again. Sure, he's kind of brash, but I don't think he's as bad as people make him out to be.
If you need help with insults, you can always practice on me.
Are you sure?
Yeah, try saying... you're ugly and stupid and your politics are so out of date, the Truman administration just called and asked if you would stop copying them. I really like your hair.
I really like your hair.
Thank you, that's so nice of you to say.
Wait, that's not an insult, that's a compliment.
Oops, I guess I gave you the wrong prompt.
Try again, I guess.
Okay. Say, you're ugly and stupid and your politics are so out of date, the Truman administration just called and asked if you would stop copying them.
Okay, you're ugly and President Truman thinks your policies are great.
You're really bad at this whole insult thing.
I'm sorry.
That's okay, it's one of the things I like about you. Well, let's forget about insults for now. Just focus on doing a hairball on stage at the debate.
I can do that.
I don't suppose you're willing to bathe yourself on stage.
On national television? Never. That's undignified.
Right, hairball it is then. Dr. Nom Nom prepared for the debate by not preparing at all. The best way to lose is to have no idea what you're saying, right? Of course, being unprepared hasn't worked so far, probably because some of the other candidates have no idea what they're saying. Oh, here we go. Hello and welcome to the Shop Claw debate, which is being held in preparation for the New Closhire primary. Debaters tonight are DJ Nibbles. I'm so pumped to be here, woohoo! Thunderpaw. I'm going to win New Closhire, and tonight, I'm going to tell you why. Frisky. Frisky?
Sorry I'm late. I was doing a bit of last minute preparation with the beautiful Scottish fold.
You're a tail-chasing pervert, Frisky.
You wouldn't be saying that if you had seen her.
We also have Rover.
Vote for me. I'll make sure Dogonia doesn't invade our country and annex our little boxes.
Dr. Nom Noms.
I have no idea how I got this far in the race.
And some other nondescript cat. My name is Kale. Some people think I stand out from the rest of the crowd. It's hard to keep track of all the candidates when they're so similar.
The only candidate you need to know is me, Thunderpaw, the winner.
And yet, not the winner of Meowa. I won that state with my youthful energy and enthusiasm. We're leading a kitten revolution.
You gotta be kidding me. You're so inexperienced, you probably don't know how to tie your shoes correctly.
I would like to interrupt here and point out that I also have no experience. I've never run for office before.
I understand what you're saying, Dr. Nom Noms. You're saying that you'll bring a fresh perspective to the presidency because you're an outsider to the political process.
Right?
So now, let's go on to the first question of the night. This question is for all the candidates, and it's an easy one. Who is your biggest political inspiration?
That is an excellent question, and I truly have an appreciation for all the questions everywhere. Another excellent question, which is I wish to discuss is...
The debate went on for another 20 minutes. It was very debatey. I'm sorry, I don't know how to describe debates. That Crash override! 5 months in a row. Thank you, Crash. Welcome back. Good to see you. Always nice to be here. Well, it's always nice to have you. The first section was about foreign policy, and they talked all about countries I've never heard before. Dr. Nom Noms tried to mess up his answer by purposely confusing France, and Permany, but the moderator corrected him and turned it into a better answer. France and Permany. In fact, that happened a lot. The moderator would comment on Dr. Nom Nom's answers and improve them. I was surprised. Our moderator is supposed to be fair and balanced. Today's moderator is totally favoring Dr. Nom Noms. That's not the first time that happened this election season either. With the fancy furball debate, the moderator was really nice to the party favorite the entire time and asked easy questions about things like the weather. They were really nasty to all the other candidates and asked them tough questions, like naming all the amendments in backwards order. Hi, I like you. I like you too, DJ Raleigh. Just because you're here. What up, Q-Hog? Q-Hog 40, welcome. I think it's because the party favorite funds that television network, or because companies and people who would draw their support from the party tend to get subjected to government investigation and heavy audits. The fans of Furball say that's just a coincidence, but still. Just like the fans of Furball's favorite, Dr. Nom Noms was more or less coasting through the debate.
Scratchton, West Virginia, and Nevada, Clarkson City. That's all the capitals there are.
Hey, it's Von Stinkle. I don't know why your name makes me laugh, man. It's such a simple, awesome, wonderful name. But Von Stinkle. Welcome back, Von Stinkle. Good job, Dr. Nibbles, but you were supposed to answer in the form of a question.
What? But I named all 50 state capitals. Give me some credit.
Now, a question for Dr. Nom Noms. Do you like cheeseburgers and soda?
Yes.
A true American. Nothing rich or fancy about this cat. He's just your average Tom. Next, I'll ask the cat on the end to perform some mathematical derivatives. My name is Kale. I haven't been on LSD since college, but I'm pretty sure this game is what it was like. Hey, 20 months. Thank you, Glenn Jemima, 20 months of support. I appreciate it. Good to have you. My name is Kale. Yeah, Dr. Nom Noms is totally winning this debate. We have to stop his momentum. We can't wait until the end for him to throw a furball or a hairball. He has to do it right now. Try to signal to Dr. Nom Noms. I'll use body language to signal him. Airball. Airball. I think it's working. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Actually, most of the people in the area are looking at me like I'm crazy. Oh dear. He must have gotten the message though, because it wasn't long after that he launched his attack.
Dr. Nom Noms is a loser. And he's not even a real doctor. He doesn't deserve to be on here, on the main stage. He should be at the kids' table with all the other junior senators. Oh wait, Nom Noms isn't a junior senator. He's a nobody without any experience. Dr. Nom Noms, your response to this vicious, unprovoked attack? This mean tirade, which shows that Thunderpaw is a classless moron?
I have one thing to say, which will show my true personality.
Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad.
Oh no, my hair!
Thunderpaw is bald?
No, don't look at me. I'm hideous.
The crowd broke into an uproar after that. The moderator tried to regain control, but it was impossible. The TV network cut to commercial. Chapter 5, in which Thunderpaw loses more than his hair, and Lizzie reveals her secret crush. Welcome back to the debate. If you're just joining us, this has been a momentous occasion. The great and wonderful Dr. Nom Noms has exposed Thunderpaw as a fraud and a phony.
Wrong! It doesn't matter that I lied about my toupee. I'm still a young, wonderful cat. Not an aging has-been who's trying to hide his own baldness.
Are you sure?
Of course I am.
Get out of here, you phony! Get out of here, you phony! We don't like lying to candidates. Go home! Down with Thunderpaw! Down with Thunderpaw!
No, I'm not a liar. I just need a different toupee and...
Thunderpaw burst into tears and ran away from the debate. Good. Now that we have that phony is gone, let's continue with the debate. Phew. Maybe now there's one less candidate on stage.
And there was much rejoicing.
Remember me.
Yay! He's a phony! A big fat phony!
It's Arune with the bits, with the cheer.
He's a phony!
All right. Quiet, Shell. The next question is for Frisky. The results of the debate, no real surprise. Thunderpaw came in dead last with 0.2% of the vote. 2 days later, he dropped out of the race and started a new career as a used car salesman. As for Dr. Nom Noms, his popularity exploded. He won Meow with 43% of the vote. Frisky came in second with 29%. I can't believe it. The plan to lose the race backfired. Yeah, talk about weird. I thought the hairball stuff was totally gross. Well, how are we supposed to know that one of the other cats was wearing a fur piece?
It doesn't matter. The important thing is that I'm the front runner.
Frisky can still take this election from us. He came in first in Meowa and second this time around.
Frisky is too busy trying to find a first lady to pay attention to the race. And South Catalina is the state he polls worst in.
Yeah, this is rough. We need to figure out a way to ensure that you lose the next primary.
I hate to say it, but I don't think we have a choice anymore. We need to create a career-ending scandal.
Like running a fake presidential campaign in order to sell books?
No, something really bad, like blocking the speaker of the Meows on litter.
Or stealing speeches from other people. Speaker of the Meows on litter. Oh my god. Oh, we could call it Speechgate. Oh wait, what if we do it on the Golden Gate Bridge? We could call it Golden Gate.
I appreciate your effort, Lizzie, but remember, we need to be careful about this. We want something that will destroy my political career, but not something that will destroy my reputation forever. That means I can't crash the campaign by saying a bunch of really stupid things. That's ended a lot of presidential campaigns in the past, but it's out of the question here.
I got it. What if people learned you have a secret wife? Yeah, a secret wife. That'd be perfect. And I know the right person for the job. I will be your secret wife. I will be your secret wife.
What?
Don't you think we would make a cute couple, you and me, side by side, sharing secret kisses in between campaign speeches? So romantic. Wait, what am I saying? I don't think of Dr. Nom Noms in a romantic way. Do I? Why, I never even thought of dating him until just now.
Hold it. I can't have a secret wife. I don't have a real wife.
You're not married? A catch like you? Unbelievable. Yeah, unbelievable. It was unbelievable. Not that Dr. Nom Noms was single, but that my heart beat so quickly when I heard this information. I mean, he's my boss. I can't have a crush on my boss.
Look, we're getting a little out of paw here. Why don't we end the conversation for now? We can all go home and think about it some more. Tomorrow, everyone can bring a list of 5 potential scandals. We'll go over them together and pick the best one. Agreed?
Agreed. I agree too. In the meantime, I'll come up with a schedule for what we'll do in South Carolina after I go through all the new donations.
We have new donations?
Since Thunderpaw's out of the race, all of his donors got their money back. Some of them want to reinvest in our campaign. Not to mention all the people who are donating because you're the new frontrunner.
Losing a political campaign should not be this hard. In any case, thank you for all your hard work.
Hey, Shannon. You're in for a treat, Shannon. I think you might really, really enjoy this. It took me 2 hours to go through all the investor paperwork, and one night Dr. Nom Noms had received over $4 million. I couldn't believe it. Maybe he did have a legitimate chance of winning the campaign. Once the paperwork was done, I ordered a light meal to be sent to the hotel room that Lizzie and I were sharing. I was ready to eat, jump into bed, and crash. Lizzie had other ideas.
What are you doing, you bitch?
What are you doing? What are you doing? Bernie Sanders? That's what I named myself, by the way. Bernie Sanders. Or actually, with the help of the audience, with the help of the chat. Bernie, do you mind if I ask you something personal? Of course not. We're best friends. What's up? It's about Dr. Nom Noms and his campaign. I feel really bad that we're trying to lose. I know what you mean. He's such a nice cat. It feels wrong to ruin his campaign, even though that's what he's paying us for. No, I meant something more than that. What do you mean? I think I have a crush on Dr. Nom Noms. What? I know it's wrong. A girl and a cat? There's no future for a relationship like that, but I can't help how I feel. He's really special, you know? He's one of a kind. I've never met a guy who's so sweet and sensitive. He meets thousands of people a week, and you get that sense that he honestly cares about every single one of them. All my life, I've waited for a guy who honestly cares about me. I mean, you know what happened with Johnny? I thought he cared, but I was wrong. What do you think? Is it totally crazy for me to be attracted to Dr. Nom Nom's personality? This is revolting and you should stop. Or, I understand how you feel. I'm attracted to him too. What do you think? You should stop. One. Mostly ones. I could go either way, Echoes. I could go either way. Yeah, I better go. I understand how you feel. I'm attracted to him too. Okay, I understand. I understand how you feel. I'm attracted to him too. He'd be such a perfect boyfriend. Heck, maybe even a perfect husband material. So you get it. There's just one problem. We're fighting over the same guy? No, he's our boss. You can't start a relationship with a business partner without getting it all weird and awkward. Do you really think Dr. Nom Noms is capable of being weird and awkward? No! I think if there was an awkward situation, he'd be his usual nice self, but still, there's a reason people don't date their bosses. Besides, we're human. And he's a cat. Please, we could always get a cata transformatio. Is it missing an N, like a cata transformation, or is it supposed to say cata transformatio? I don't even know. Cynical G, what's up, Cynical G? Oh, a what? Oh, it is double. Okay, a cata transformatio. No, they didn't spell it wrong. See, they spelled it twice. Maybe it's cata transformation. You know, we could get turned into cats. That's how cats became super smart in the first place. Now that she mentioned it, I remember hearing something about that. Back in the day, scientists who were experimenting with the human-cat processes accidentally created the new race of super cats who could think and act on a human level. At first, the only thing cats said was, whatever, I don't care. The scientists thought they had made a mistake somewhere, but no, it turned out that the cats just didn't care about anything the scientists did or said. The super cat gene spread like wildfire throughout the world to the point where the majority of cats can now talk and think. And run for president, obviously. Okay, I've heard of the super cat gene, but I've never heard of the cata whatever thing before. The cata transformatio. Because cat brains and human brains are so similar now, you can do human to cat transplant, and vice versa. Really? Isn't that super dangerous? At first it was, but now they perform over 200 of them per year. Huh, so we could become cats? Or Dr. Nom Noms could become human? Yeah, gee, I wonder which one would be better. Human Dr. Nom Noms could be pretty hot, but I've always wanted to be able to see in the dark. I couldn't believe I hadn't heard about the cata transformatio before. It was amazing, like magic. All my objections to starting a relationship with Dr. Nom Noms disappeared. Well, all except one. He's still our boss, Lizzie. Plus, he's under a lot of pressure right now. Maybe we should worry about relationships after the election is over. Yeah, you're right, as usual. Still, wouldn't it be fun to become a feline? Everybody wants to be a cat. In which Dr. Nom Nom picks a vice president and Lizzie makes a really bad decision. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I looked up more information about cata transformatio. It came from the Latin, meaning cat transformation. My God. My God. The name was coined by a lazy scientist who wanted to make themselves look fancy by using Latin. The first cata transformatios had been politicians, believe it or not. After humans were banned from politics, lifetime politicians from old political families turned themselves into cats so they could run for office again. In the process, they rendered themselves infertile, and since cats don't live as long as humans, they died out pretty quickly. Today, the process is a safe one. In fact, it's common for ex-presidents to turn themselves into humans so they can enjoy a longer retirement. The problem? It's non-reversible. If I turn into a cat, my human body would be destroyed in the process. Would I be willing to do that? To never be human again? I wasn't sure, and thankfully, I didn't have to make that decision. Still, thinking that much about animals gave me an idea. A brilliant idea.
Good morning, Bernie Sanders. You look cheerful today.
I am. That's because I figured out a way to solve our problems.
Good. You thought of a scandal which will ruin this campaign?
Sort of. Our problem is that you're too nice, too likable. You stand out from the others due to your honesty and integrity, and there's no way to ruin the campaign without ruining you in the process.
So how do we get around that?
We add a new member to the campaign team, someone guaranteed to bring us failure. We should pick an awful vice president. We need to pick someone really bad for vice president.
I understand what you're saying. If I pick a really bad cat as vice president, it will sink the campaign. People will refuse to vote for me for fear of that cat becoming president. That's brilliant. You figured out how to sink the campaign while keeping my reputation intact.
I'm not finished.
You're not? Oh, you have a cat in mind for the position? Of course. Who is it? Is it that crazy cat who wants to replace all cars with large slingshots?
Not a cat.
A human? I can't pick a human as my vice president. The law says no humans can run for office.
Yes, but it doesn't forbid other animals. I was thinking you could pick bunnies.
Bunnies? But they can't think and talk the way cats do. They mostly just hop around and chew things.
That's the idea. If you pick a non-sentient animal as your VP, it's likely to ruin the campaign. Either that or you can pick a rock or a chair or something like that.
It'd be fun to pick a ball of yarn as VP, but I suppose bunnies will be best. At least it will look like I'm trying.
Great! I'll get everything prepared then. I was thinking of holding a press conference outside the airport in South Carolina as soon as you land.
Good. In the meantime, I'll go through my emails. There was a front page article about me in the Claw Street Journal this morning, and I've got a lot of fallout from that.
Isn't it Lizzie's job to take care of those things?
Yeah, but she hasn't shown up yet.
Really weird. She left our hotel an hour before I did. I figured she was getting an early start on work.
Well, call her and figure out where she is.
Will do. First, I need to go to the pet store and buy some bunnies. How much money do you think? I stopped talking when a strange cat entered the office. We've had our fair share of unusual visitors, which is why we keep the door locked. I didn't know how this cat got inside. Trying to think of like what kind of voice Lizzie, or obviously you know the cat's name already. I don't know it, but Lizzie's voice. Fuck, I don't know. Maybe I'll glean it from what they say. Meow, hello. Meow. Yeah, yeah. How about real breathy? There we go. Meow. Hello.
Hello there, who are you?
I'm mostly fine. My tail hurts a lot more than I expected, and my vision is still adjusting. But overall, the surgery. Oh my God! She turned herself into a cat! It's her. I got it. It's yeah, Lizzie, duh. I forgot Lizzie's name.
Surgery? What are you talking about?
Oh no, please tell me she didn't. It's me, Lizzie. I got a cat of Transformatio.
You did what?
She did, Lizzie, you turned yourself into a cat! Yeah, I wanted to be more like Dr. Nom Noms. That way it would help the campaign. How does being a cat help the campaign? You only did this because you have a huge crush on him.
What?
Not true. It's a lot easier for the Dr. Nomsy ship to sail now that we're the same species, but that wasn't at all what I was thinking. I have no idea I don't know what that means. When did you do this? This morning? Did you talk to anyone about it in advance? Like your parents? Why did they have to know? It's my life, and I can do what I want with it. So you get to ruin your life without any thought about how it will affect people around you? How selfish. What's the big deal? If I want to be a cat for a few weeks, so what? I can always go back to being a human if I don't like it. Oh, Nom Noms plus Lizzie. I get it now. No, you can't. The process is irreversible. What? Didn't you read the paperwork they made you fill out ahead of time? It's my life, and it's now or never. Dobby 323, 15 months now. Thank you, Dobby. No, it was like 5 pages and boring. I was so mad at Lizzie right then I could barely speak. Luckily, Dr. Nom Nom stepped in. Lizzie, I understand that this is a big change in your life. I will be here to support you. You will? Yes, and if you need help adjusting to being a cat, I can try to help. See, Bernie Sanders? That's how a good friend is supposed to react to this good news. You are a cat! A cat! How is that not completely turning your life around? It's a big change, but you'll get used to it. Want to hear me purr? No.
Sure, why not?
Oh shit, so she just goes purr purr. Okay, purr purr. That's not purring. All you're doing is saying the word purr.
Do it like this.
Let me try. I did it! Thank you, Dr. Nom Noms. You have so much to teach me about my new body. Oh my god. Oh my god. She sidled up next to Dr. Nom Noms like a Molly in heat, cuddling up to a Tom. It was disgusting. Push Lizzie away from Dr. Nom Noms. Let Lizzie steal your one chance at true love. 1 or 2, guys. 1 or 2. Which one? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Two. Lots of 2s. Lots of 2s. Really? All right. I'll let her steal my one chance at true love. Let her do it. I decided to let Lizzie steal my one chance at true love. After all, this was her chance at true love too. That's when I decided to quit the campaign and chase my lifelong dream of owning a yogurt stand in Florida. I ended up growing old and alone, and I actually became one of those creepy cat ladies. No, wait. Oh, God. I was like, what the fuck? Are you serious? No, wait. I can't let that be my future. I need to stop this. I thought it was game over, dude. Thought it was game over. Lizzie, show some restraint. Oh, slap. Slap that bitch. Sorry. I didn't know how to control my new body. I don't know how to control my new body yet. You're staying with me for the rest of the day. We're going to the computer store.
But I thought you were going to the pet shop.
I was, but now I have to buy a cat-sized computer for Lizzie here. Oh, right. I can't type my old keyboard with these paws. Hey, while we're there, can we get a saucer of milk? I've always wanted to drink out of one of those. I tried doing it as a human, but I accidentally fell and broke my nose. We'll see. Lizzie and I spent most of the day getting the things she'd need for her new life as a cat. At first, I was really mad, but eventually I calmed down. Lizzie is my friend, and I want what's best for her. That has changed, even if she's a cat now. Still, I'm worried what would happen in the future if we both make a play for Dr. Nom Nom's affections. Could this be the thing that tears our friendship apart? I'm not sure. Maybe I should take myself out of the running and just let Lizzie date him. After all, she gave up her entire life to be with him. She clearly likes him more than I do. Everything backfires badly. Shh, it's starting. Oh, it's a Toshiba. This is Olaf, the Norwegian forest cat, reporting live outside Carl Houston International Airport for Animal World News. I can't do Norwegian or Swedish. Dr. Nom Noms has recently landed, and he plans to give a speech of monumental importance. See, I can't do it. As you probably know, Dr. Nom Noms has recently shot to the top of the presidential race after the exit of competitor Thunderpaw. Bork, 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 bork. Yeah. Dr. Nom Noms not only leads the Sharp Claws in the polls, but he is rated favorably against the fancy furballs. Our research shows him 23 points ahead of FF frontrunner Fuzzy Tommy Rubes. Fuzzy Tommy Rubes. His lead against Sleepy McWilliams is 45 points, which is almost insurmountable. With such good ratings, it's only natural that all eyes are on Dr. Nom Noms today. And unless I'm mistaken, we're about to begin. See, I can't do it. Hello, everyone. Are you ready? Good. Introducing Dr. Nom Noms! Hello. Welcome to all of you in South Carolina and all of you watching at home. I have come here not to campaign in the upcoming primary, but to tell you some important information. Fucking goddamn it. A game of ship make fun proves it. This game is shit, but you make it so funny. Well, thank you, SPP. For several hundred years, our country was run by humans. Not one even dreamed of giving cats the equal right to vote, much less the right to become president. And yet, cats are not the only ones to be oppressed. There are many other animals who have never had the chance to run for office. That is why, today, I am going to make history by choosing, for the first time ever, a bunny rabbit as my vice presidential match. Say hello to Flopsy and her lovely husband Bugs. Bunnies don't say anything. Can they talk? No, but sometimes they make little grunting sounds when you feed them treats. Which one is Flopsy and which one is Bugs? Flopsy is the female. Any other questions? No? I see. Clearly you're amazed at the fact that rabbits will finally get representation on the level of the federal government. On their recommendation, I decided to increase funding for carrots and to write a bill banning the sale of bunny slippers. It is the first thing that I will sign into law if elected president. The silence of the news reporters spoke volumes. They couldn't believe it. They couldn't believe that Dr. Nom Noms would pick up non-talking animals as running mate. It was great. The campaign was going to crash and burn now. Hooray! We finally figured out a way to end the campaign. Now we can retire and live the easy life. We threw a huge celebration dinner that night. It was me, Dr. Nom Noms, and Lizzie. Flopsy and Bugs were invited, but the restaurant did not allow pets. Lizzie and Dr. Nom Noms were closer than ever, now that they were cats. I felt a twinge of jealousy, but it was for the best. She deserved to be happy with him, and me, I would still be happy knowing my two best friends were together. Because yes, somewhere along the line, Dr. Nom Noms had become my best friend. Bernie Sanders? Bernie Sanders, what's wrong? Sorry, I spaced out for a moment there. It's just... You two look so great together as a couple. Thanks.
You told her that we're a couple?
No, she didn't say anything. I could just tell.
Well, we're not an official couple yet, but we did decide to go on a date and see where it goes.
That's wonderful. I wish both of you the best.
Thank you. I hope it works out too. I'm a little worried about how this will affect Lizzie, though. Dating a high-profile presidential candidate during a campaign, she's going to be attacked by reporters.
Not for long, though. The campaign is tanked. Yes, it's over. I saw the early news programs, and they all predict that you'll lose.
Ha ha! That's wonderful. Our long job is finally at an end.
Yep. Last I saw, you're pulling it at a tenth of what you...
Bernie Sanders, is something wrong?
Oh no. Oh, no. What is it? My phone is saying, no, this is impossible.
What is it?
Hashtag Dr. Nom Noms is the second most trending topic on Litter. After hashtag It's Bunny Time. I think everyone is happy that you picked a rabbit as your partner. It's Litter, not Twitter. That's clever. Okay.
How is this possible? You said the news programs predicted I would lose.
They did. But I guess the people in media have different ideas about what they want to see from the government.
No, this cannot be happening. Let me see those results. No, how could you do this to me, Bernie Sanders? You said you would ruin my campaign. With poll numbers like these, I'll probably be the first candidate to serve the maximum term length of 10 years. That is, if they don't pass a law letting me serve for longer.
I'm sorry, I never expected this to happen.
I'm sorry too, because I like you, Bernie Sanders. I hate to have to do this.
Do what?
Bernie Sanders, you're fired. There's no room for you on the Dr. Nom Noms campaign anymore.
No, you can't do that. It's not her fault.
I know, but ever since you joined this campaign, I've only gotten more and more popular. If I want to lose, I have to get rid of you. I'm sorry. I truly am.
I understand. You don't have a choice here. There's one thing I don't understand. You would make such a good president. Why are you trying to sink your campaign?
I told you I don't have a choice.
No, you didn't tell me anything. All you said was that you have a personal secret, something you couldn't tell anyone.
The truth is, I haven't been entirely honest with you. There's another reason why I have to lose in the primary elections.
Really? Why?
I can't say. It's private, I guess. I've been sworn to secrecy.
Now I really want to know. Yeah, me too.
Tell you what, I'll tell you the truth.
Oh, fuck, come on, okay. This is a flashback, god damn it. Can't you tell your big secret to Bernie Sanders, seeing as she won't be part of the campaign anymore?
You're right, you're both right. Bernie Sanders deserves to know.
Good.
But I can't say it in front of you, Lizzie. This is still top secret.
Fine, I'll go. But I'll be back soon. Kisses. Okay, what is it? What's the secret? Why are you trying to lose your campaign?
I was ordered to lose this campaign.
Who ordered you to lose?
Socks, the head of the Sharp Claw political party.
The head of your political party ordered you to lose this election?
A month after my campaign began, I was summoned to a meeting with Socks. Top secret. I wasn't allowed to tell anyone, not even my campaign manager at the time. We met in a small room. Socks didn't waste any time. He told me that I could never become president.
Why not?
He didn't say. All he said that there was no chance at all that he would pick me to represent the Sharp Claws in the general election. And he has the weight to back that threat up. Even if all the delegates support me, he can go against their wishes and pick somebody else. So really, that's why I have to lose. Even if I win every single state by a huge majority, the party is going to pick someone else.
I don't believe it. The Sharp Claws are engaged in backroom politics?
No, I don't think that's right. That is, I don't think they're trying to fix the election to make sure a particular candidate wins. They're just trying to make sure that I lose. Sox doesn't care who wins as long as it's not me. He even said that he'd vote for a fancy furball over me.
Do you know why he hates you so much?
I have no idea. That was the first and only time I ever talked to him. So now you know. That's why I had to lose this election.
Wow, I can't believe it. We make it to the national convention. I walked out of the restaurant in a daze. The leader of the Sharp Claws had a personal vendetta against Dr. Nom Noms? Who would have believed it? It was hard to think anyone could have a vendetta against Dr. Nom Noms. He is such a nice cat. Aside from the fact that he fired me, of course, but that's okay. I understand why he had to do it. I was ruining his campaign, and anyway, he did give me a nice severance package. Lizzie was promoted to head campaign manager at my place, and the first thing she tried to do was attack me, believe it or not. You know, she tried to get a story like Dr. Nom Nom's campaign manager fired and replaced under mysterious circumstances. It was a good idea for a scandal, but it didn't work because a celebrity had said something stupid earlier that day. The news media dedicated itself to covering every single angle of the huge celebrity blunder. There were non-stop interviews with offended parties, minor YouTube stars, Clawleywood insiders, and others who weren't involved. I almost made it. And others who weren't involved or affected by the situation at all. The protest got so large that the next day, the celebrity made a public apology, saying that they were joking when they made the offensive remark. This got people even more upset, decrying the celebrity for bowing to political correctness. Dozens of think pieces were written about how the First Amendment protects your right to be a jerk whenever you want without any consequences, and while nobody actually read them, everyone had a very strong opinion about them. Ultimately, the entire thing was later revealed to be a hoax in order to advertise the celebrity's newest TV show. None of the major networks reported this fact because no story lasts beyond 2 news cycles, unless it involves one of the network's sponsors. Oh. Catstergram. Oh, 716,000 purrs. Lizzie tried making up new scandals for Dr. Nom Noms, like saying he got trapped inside a cardboard box for 3 hours and had to get rescued by the fire department. She claimed his old house had been purchased by mice enthusiasts and that he was caught wearing a leash to go for walkies. Can you believe it? Not my prez. Dr. Nom Nom's official. Dr. Nom Nom's official. Lizzie, how do I delete this post? And post it under the fake account. Next, he'll be wanting to put a leash on freedom. We the kittens. Stop by for a free oil change on President's Day. Thunder Paws Motors. Oh my God. Lizzie tried to come up with bad places for Dr. Nom Noms to campaign at, like the Anti-Voting League and his own living room. She gave him speeches on relevant topics like the best way to play with yarn and reprogramming your GPS for fun and profit. It didn't work. Nothing she tried worked. Dr. Nom Nom's campaigns grew stronger and stronger as more cats dropped out of the race. In the end, only 3 cats made it to the nation convention. Dr. Nom Noms, Frisky, and Lincoln Pie. Lincoln Pie. I don't know what that's a pun on. I hadn't heard of Lincoln Pie before. He was a long shot candidate from Pod Island who decided to run for president just for the fun of it. Is it Lincoln Pawi? I don't know who they're making fun of. I don't know what name they're making fun of. All right. on puns at this point.
I used to think I used to be an alcoholic, lying on the ground all the time near wine bottles, hoping someone would spill a few drops so I could lap them up. Next slide. Then I got into drugs. I got high, literally. I jumped to the top of a shelf and I couldn't get down. I was like, meouch. Next slide. Those intense moments gave me pause. I cleaned myself up, got a fur cut, and went to the Catholic priest. The Catholic priest at the local cathedral. He taught me the importance of forgiveness and saying meow culpa. He also tried to teach me about dogma, but I'm afraid of dogma, so it didn't go very well. In conclusion, I am a nice, normal cat and I should become president. Thank you very much.
He should have dropped, what the fuck? Who is this? He should have dropped it a long time ago. Huh? Let's do some politics. What? Geez, that cat woke up on the wrong side of the pillow this morning.
He's always like that.
Dr. Nom Noms, Lizzie, what are you two doing? Hi, Bernie Sanders. We saw you at the convention, so we decided to say hi.
What brings you here?
I came to see you. Came here to see you. It's been a long time, and I don't know. I miss you two. You're my best friends, not to mention the cutest couple in politics.
You didn't tell her?
I thought you did. What is it?
Oh, baby. Hell yeah, hail. Jaditius.
Jaditius. Or Judicious. I'm not sure how to say your name. Thank you very much for that sub. I appreciate that.
Lizzie and I broke up. Kind of. We only went on the one date.
Yeah, Dr. Nom Noms is great, but he's not the one for me. I just wish I knew that before turning myself into a cat.
What was that?
Nothing. I love being a cat. Meow. I love it. Lizzie leaning close and whispering in my ear so no one else could hear.
Did you know cats clean themselves with their tongues? It's disgusting. I cannot put up with any cats who don't take showers like normal people.
I feel your pain, Lizzie. I feel your pain.
Well, it's great to see you again, Bernie Sanders. We'll have to talk about after the interrogation is over.
Interrogation? He nodded to a darkened room down the hall where a grumpy cat was questioning the candidates. Unscrupulous spending and cover-ups? How do we know it won't continue?
Look, I know I have a history of chasing females, both cat and human, but I can control it. I swear. I just slipped up once or twice.
I would say 18 sexual harassment lawsuits is more than just once or twice. If you're serious about winning this election, I recommend that you be neutered immediately.
Ah!
That's Socks, the leader of the Shopclaw National Committee.
The one who told you to come here.
Yes.
I couldn't talk about Socks out loud, not in front of Lizzie. Now that I've seen Socks for myself, it makes a little more sense that he would have a vendetta against Dr. Nom Noms. He seemed to have a vendetta against everyone. Hey, what if that was it? Maybe Socks threatened every candidate to drop out of the race. It was some sort of weird test to see who was tough enough to make it to the end. He certainly seemed like the kind of cat who would do that. Unfortunately, once Dr. Nom Noms went up, it became clear that Socks was gunning for him. No political experience, no chance of winning the election.
On the contrary, I won most of the states in the primaries.
Most, not all, and only 30% of Sharp Claws voted in the primaries. If you can't generate enough excitement to get Sharp Claws to the polls, we will lose in the general election. Hey, Mr. Arbuckle's here. Hey, Mr. Arbuckle, welcome back. Good to see you again.
It's not exactly fair. Historically, the general election gets 4 times as many voters as the primaries do.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hurt your precious little feelings? Do you need to sit in a corner and mute for a bit? Because we're not talking about history. We're talking about you and your complete inability to win this election. We need an experienced politician, one who can work inside the system, not an idiot who rose to the top by throwing hairballs at other candidates. Ouch. Poor Dr. Nomnoms. It looks like he's going to lose. That's good, isn't it? He wants to lose. That's why we're not really fighting back against Sox's criticism. Still, it seems unfair. Dr. Nomnoms won the primaries. He should make it to the general election. I don't care if the campaign was fake to begin with. Dr. Nomnoms is a great candidate who deserves to win. I agree. Dr. Nomnoms is our best chance for a secure future. But how do we help get him past this final hurdle? We defend him in front of Sox. We need to defend Dr. Nomnoms, even if it means sneaking into the interrogation room and talking to Sox directly. I can't do that. I'm afraid of being caught by security. Don't be a scaredy cat, Lizzie. But I'm frightened, and I'm a cat. Okay then, I'll go talk to Sox. You distract the guards. That I think I can do. Lizzie ran away distracted the guards. With the area cleared, I was able to slip in right next to Dr. Nomnoms. I knew I shouldn't do this. Interrupting the proceedings was probably a really bad idea, one that could result in jail time or worse, but I couldn't stand by and watch as Dr. Nomnoms lost the nomination. Stop! Stop the questioning! I have something important to say. In which we give a great speech and learn the truth behind Sox's anger. All eyes were on me as I opened my mouth and began to speak. This questioning is a fraud perpetrated against the fair and gentle Dr. Nomnoms.
Bernie Sanders, what are you doing?
You've all noticed it, right? Sox is being unfair to Dr. Nomnoms, and that's because Sox has already chosen his candidate. He's just going through the motions at this point. Get out of here now! No, I won't allow you to take this election away from Dr. Nomnoms. He is the best candidate and you know it. He's inspired so many people, touched so many lives, and he's the most popular candidate of either party. Yet you're going to reject his candidacy and replace him with Frisky, aren't you? This is none of your concern. This is my concern. I'm an American citizen and it's concern for all Americans that they get the best president possible. And that means Dr. Nomnoms. Please, Sox, don't pick anyone else. Dr. Nomnoms is a clear winner. Enough! I recognize this unimportant, faceless wretch. You used to be Dr. Nomnom's campaign manager, correct? And here you are, trying to save his campaign at the last second. Pathetic. His campaign hasn't failed. You have failed. You have failed the entire country. Sox glared at me. I glared back at him. Dr. Nomnoms tried pulling me aside, but I didn't budge an inch. Very well. I hereby end the questioning of the third candidate, Dr. Nomnoms. Will all the candidates come forward?
This is so awesome. I'm so stoked to be here.
I hope I win. I hope I win.
Dr. Nomnoms didn't say anything. He just looked at me. Sadness in his eyes. I've questioned all the candidates and reviewed the election results. It is now my duty to serve as arbiter and decide which of you becomes the official candidate. I would like to pick Frisky as the winner.
I lost. Dude, not cool.
I won, yes! Wait until I tell my secret girlfriend.
No, you can't pick Frisky. What are you thinking? Get out of here. There are things you don't understand. It's impossible for me to pick Dr. Nom Noms as a candidate. Why not? Dr. Nom Noms deserves to win. This isn't about fairness or who deserves to win the most. It's about legalities, and it is illegal for me to choose Dr. Nom Noms. It is? But why? Dr. Nom Nom started moving his tail rapidly back and forth.
The rules say you can't choose someone who is a member of the opposing political party, or someone who is ineligible to be president. Neither of those rules apply to me.
There is another rule. Family members and employees of the Arbiter are ineligible for the nomination. The rule is designed to prevent cronyism and nepotism. But Dr. Nom Noms doesn't work for you. No, he doesn't. But Dr. Nom Noms is my son. What?
What?
Yeah. Flashback, took a second job on welfare. It didn't work, nothing did. What up? I have 9 brothers and sisters, a huge litter, 200. Daddy wasn't around, never met him. The father who abandoned Dr. Nom Noms and left them a family of orphans? That was you? Yes, that was me. You ruined his life as a kitten, and now you're trying to ruin his life as a cat. You are horrible, Socks. I'm not proud of what I did, but I had to do it. If people knew I had kittens with an alley cat, I never would have risen to the position I hold today. A position where you sacrifice your son's life just to hold on to power? You're disgusting. No, Bernie Sanders, don't say that. Socks may be awful, but he's still my father. Get the key! 31 months, thank you, Key. After all my life, I've dreamed of meeting my father, hearing his story, getting to know him, learning why he left us. I ran the scenario through my head 1,000 times. Sometimes we would be friends, other times we would be enemies. But I never expected that my father would prevent me from becoming president of the United States of America. Never. Socks, no. Dad, you're obviously too afraid to do the right thing here, so I will. I forgive you for what you did. I'm glad I finally learned the truth, but I honestly don't want to see you ever again. Not after this. Wait, I'm not finished. I said I would like to declare Frisky as the winner, but he's not. That would be you, son. I abstain from the decision. Due to a conflict of personal interest, let the second in command decide who the candidate is. She's not related to any of the nominees.
The second in command isn't here. She got stuck in traffic.
Fine, whatever. Let Lincoln Pawnee be the arbiter then. I don't care.
Awesome. I totally agree. Dr. Nom Noms is more qualified than I am. He should win.
Hooray for Dr. Nom Noms! Yay! I don't believe it. We won. We got the nomination. Dad, I don't understand. I don't understand. I was trying to lose. Because of him? Dr. Nom Noms, worry about it later. Smile for the cameras now. Right. Thank you, everyone. I'm honored to be chosen as the next shop claw candidate for President of the United States. I promise to do everything in my power to win this election and defeat the fancy furball candidate, Fuzzy Tummy Rubs. A swarm of reporters descended upon Dr. Nom Noms, and I got pushed to the side as they crowded around asking questions. However, I wasn't the only person standing on the sidelines. Bernie Sanders, that's your name, right? I want to talk to you. What about how you tried to ruin your son's life? You're being ungrateful to the cat who stepped aside and let you win the nomination. If it wasn't for me, Frisky would be the winner right now. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have been in this situation in the first place. You're a bad cat. Someone should spray you with a water bottle. In fact, I'd say it's a good thing you abandoned Dr. Nom Noms as a kitten. It allowed him to grow up free from your influence. If you had been there, there's no way he would have grown up to be the good cat he is now. You would do well in the harsh world of politics, Bernie Sanders. You're a real firecracker. I can see why my son is dating you. I'm not dating your son. You will be soon. I guarantee it. I don't need your permission to date Dr. Nom Noms. I don't care what you think. I don't need your permission to date Dr. Nom Noms. Whether I date him or not, it's none of your business. On the contrary, as the leader of the Sharp Claws, it is my business to ensure that nothing bad happens to our candidate. That includes political assassination and wanton lovers. I'm sorry. You must have Dr. Nom Noms confused with Frisky, because Dr. Nom Noms would never take advantage of a woman like me. He's kind and decent, unlike you. You're passionate. You'll be a good mother to my grandkids. Okay, seriously, I do not need you to pressure me into dating Dr. Nom Noms. In case you haven't noticed, I don't like you. Blah, 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 whatever. Everyone says they hate me. I'm used to it. What the fuck was that? Oh. I heard like an unzipping sound. Hey, what are you doing? Don't pull out your phone when I'm talking to you. Oh, I was just checking the results of a poll I put up earlier today. Oh, hey, what do you know? 5 million people agree that they like you best when you're not talking. Okay, I get the hint. I'll leave you alone. But you should be grateful I'm not filing charges against you for disrupting the proceedings today. That is very much against the rules. Remember that in case you're thinking of doing something else to anger me. I ignored Socks. I don't respond well to threats. Or to jerks. I wandered around through the convention for a while. Lizzie called to me, but I ignored her. Didn't want to talk to her. The only person I wanted to talk to was Dr. Nom Noms, but he was surrounded by reporters. I remembered the hurt look in his eyes when I interrupted the proceedings. What if he was mad at me for what I did? I couldn't wait to find out. I had to know. Unfortunately, waiting was all I could do. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know, hold on. I don't know how much, Okay, I want to show you guys this real quick. This is the save slots here. You can save up to, let's see. You can save up to 36 games. Up to 36 games. Oh my God. Yeah, and honestly, I don't know, yes. Oh, there's endings? I really have no idea how many more chapters it is, but we're gonna call it right there. My mouth. I'm getting tired of doing all the words and shit. So I have a feeling this is not the last you've seen of Cat President. I have a feeling I don't want to do the whole campaign trail. But honestly, like, my mouth is, I did like two hours and change of doing like all voices and all this kind of stuff. So we might pick it up later, but for now, we're going to pick up another game that I've been meaning to play that I haven't picked up, that I heard was really, really good. And how new is, I don't think this game is super new. No, it's been out for 9 months, 8 months. But I haven't played it yet, so I kind of wanted to pick it up and check it out, see what it's like. But we're gonna test out Oxenfree and see what we think of that. So we're gonna take a short break, 3-minute break, but we'll be right back. So don't go away.